So hello, Big Gumbo here. I have to talk a little bit quietly because girlfriend is asleep. So I got to use this little mic here. But anyways, I wanted to start off by showing you past 31 days of sales. We've got 26,454. I basically wanted to show you because this $1,000 day is about to fall off. And then it's going to go down to 25,454. So I basically wanted to show you while it was higher to brag. That's pretty good for me. Usually I'm in the 20 to 24,000 range. And now I will show you what kind of things I've been selling. But there is an issue here. So usually like when I'm doing my listings, I go to my store, then I go to see all. Then like say I want to look at Levi's 501s. I just type in 501 and then here it is. But on the left usually there's filters. So I can see like what I have. So I have 41 listed. How many do I have sold? I have no idea because I can't filter by sold inside of my own store anymore. So I need your help. I think if everybody went here and sorry, not there. If we all go to tell us what you think, see it's already purple because I've clicked on it 4 times today. And then we want to put very poor. And then we want to put bring back the left hand filter within eBay stores. Why is it gone? So if we want to bring that back, we have to complain a lot, and hopefully it will come back. I think if we just keep doing that, and if some of you pitch in and do that, so it's not just me, it will come back. If anybody else lists using this, just because this is also how I list, I see how many are listed, then I go to sold, and like say there's 41 listed and there's 2 sold, okay. Now I'm going to start selling them cheaper. If there's 41 listed and there's 60 sold, okay, I might even bump up the price. But how am I supposed to know within my own store what's happening if I can't see what's happening? You know what I mean? And also, how am I supposed to make a what sold video if I can't even get to the solds? Okay, so here's one I would sell again. It's a vintage. My girlfriend found this. She actually found 2 of these, and she gave them to me for some reason. She has her own eBay store, but she helps me out too. It's a vintage LL Bean jacket. I mean, kind of obviously it's going to be good, but there's actually a lot of these listed on eBay. I got one I threw up in the store and then one I saved for myself. Got a stain on the sleeve, but we were talking about it in the store. This is like the perfect item because it has so many good keywords. It's, let's see, anorak, which is like a pullover jacket. Zips here, it has a pouch here and a hood. It's Aztec because it's got this thing on the front. Where is it? That thing, Aztec. It's hooded. It's a windbreaker. I guess that's kind of, it's vintage, made in USA. So the more keywords, like even if it's LL Bean, you just got to count your keywords, and then, as Kaylee would say, factor stack. You could basically guarantee a good item by doing that. So yeah, I would pick this up again. Definitely. This one sold on an offer for $70. Both of them very good offers, I must say. $40 on a $45 item and $70 on a $75 item. It's really good. This one, I didn't do any research. This was a very Trumpish type thing. I didn't do any research. I just knew it was good. It's got this huge Everlast spell out. One thing I can't stand is when, I don't mind it when like actual vintage people do it, but when like Harry Tornado and his 2 friends, when they say, oh, check out this hit on the front, or look at the sleeve hit, I can't stand when they do it because it just seems like they're trying really hard. But this has this huge front hit, and it's just very Y2K. And I sold a pair of Everlast boxing shorts for like $100 that were vintage, made in USA. So I just knew this was going to be a banger. I didn't look up any comps. I bought it for like $15 in the store. Yeah, I mean, it was, I don't know. I was just pretty happy about it. Like this, I wouldn't think this is an obviously good item. It looks kind of like a grandpa's outfit. But it was good. And it sold insanely fast. I listed it on March 13th. So it sold like within a week. Here's a good one. These are called Apex pants. You can use that as a keyword. APECS is what people put. They're just Gore-Tex military pants. I forgot what this exact pattern of camo is called. I don't know. But it's like Air Force tiger stripe. This is like what the Air Force wears, that type of camo. If I'm wrong, let me know. But these are everywhere in Las Vegas, and they always sell for between like $30 and $40, new $40 to $60. And they sell pretty quick. And on the inside, you'll be able to, sometimes they'll say Gore-Tex, or sometimes just on the seam there, it'll say Gore Seam, which means it's Gore-Tex. And I don't have a problem putting it in the title. I don't know anyone who's ever actually gotten a Vero. That's a rumor from like 6 years ago. I'm not that worried about putting Gore-Tex in the title anymore. Everybody's doing it. People always say they want to know what the bread and butter items are. The bread and butter items are chambray shirts and denim shirts. This is just a modern size small Levi's shirt. It's just a cotton shirt that's blue and made out of chambray. It's just a really not even great thing. But it sold for $22 plus shipping. That's a great bread and butter item. And they're everywhere, and it doesn't seem to really be size dependent. Let's see about that. Levi's chambray shirt. Small. Oh, here's another really important thing that I learned from K&M Resells. Good channel. If you want to fix the search, like it says there's 183 listed, and we're always like, oh, there's not actually 183 listed. All you have to do to fix it is sort lowest to high. Now there's 138. It gets rid of all the extra listings that screw up the search. So the reason it's screwed up is because it automatically defaults to best match. And best match is eBay's opinion of best match. So, sorry, I'm burping a lot. eBay's just going to pull up whatever they think you're going to buy. But if you want to know what there actually is here, you can either do high to low. I think it's the same thing. No, because he said in the video low to high was the way to do it. And it seems like low to high, you get the least results. And what you want is the least amount of results. But in the solds, it's actually not messed up. It's accurate. You don't even have to search. So you got to sort low to high. 50. So it's not a good sell-through rate for a chambray shirt. But I swear to God, they sell so fast. Levi's denim. Let's look up denim shirt small. So we got 232 sold small. 501. Not a great sell-through rate. I'm going to keep picking them up. They're super good for about 20 bucks. Let's look at a large though. Oh, I forgot to do the lowest to highest thing. Or did I? Let's put quotes around denim, because a lot of these shirts I'm seeing are not denim. What the hell? The quote thing isn't working anymore. They figured out the trick. There we go. That is not a denim shirt. Oh, they just put denim in the title. Oh, okay. So it is giving us accurate results. Okay. So 551 listed. Those are not denim shirts. 460 sold. In a size large, it's like 90% sell-through rate or something. That's not denim. The problem is people just put all the wrong items up. See, that's chambray. But sometimes I put denim and chambray in the title. That's not denim. Anyways, I got off track here. All right, these are the best. I found like 8 pairs of these on one new rack at a secret thrift store. And it just made my day. I found a bunch of pants and shorts. The company is called Clothing Arts. This is actually a strange tag for them. This tag, it's usually not this tag. Usually it's like a circle that like intersects a triangle, I believe, or maybe a cube. Yeah, but they're just like travel pants with like special security buttons and zippers so that you can't get pickpocketed. But these sold full price for $55.88. I listed them on January 28th. So, what, damn near 3 months? Still $55.88 for a pair of shorts? That's amazing. Clothing, arts, shorts. See, there's not 5,200. So we can try the quotes. Let's see if the quotes work. The quotes did work. And then we're going to also do lowest first. 12. So that's how you get it whittled down nowadays. So we got 12 listed for the shorts. I know for a fact there's more than 12 sold. There's 24. So it's a 200% sell-through rate for shorts. And these people could be getting more for them. Because those ones I sold were $55.88, full price used. They took a while. There we are. Here is a pair of modern Levi's 560s that sold on a discount for $32.29, but over $30 for modern Levi's, just because of the right cut and the right size. You don't want to be messing around with almost any Levi's that aren't 100% cotton. That's one trick to it, unless they're the corduroys. The corduroys can be somewhat polyester, but a lot of them newer ones, they'll be like 1% spandex or whatever. Those ones don't last as long. They're not as durable, and they're really not as desirable. I think it must just be cheaper to make denim that way, because they're not doing it to help you. There's no way they're adding spandex to make it better. They must be doing it to make it cheaper. I don't think 560s are as good as they used to be. $5,600 listed. 4,000 sold. Still pretty good sell-through rate. And look, you can snipe off this guy. I've actually bought stuff from this guy to resell on eBay because he just does auctions. So you can go ahead and do that. The guy that does auctions with free shipping is like a gold mine. New with tags Polo Ralph Lauren is like automatic buy for me for pretty much anything. I don't know why. Even this crap that you could find at Ross, this sold for $30. It's just a big pony shirt. It sold in like a day. I listed it on the 15th. It's the 19th now, and I sold it yesterday or the day before. So, I mean, you could probably get almost $30 for the shirt used, but it's going to take a long time to sell. Polo, big pony. I don't think they're that great anymore. But new with tags, so there's 11,000. There's no way there's 11,000. Low to high, 14,000. So somehow there's more now. And then 14,000 listed, 81,000 sold. That's not that bad of a sell-through rate. But you can definitely... And what kind of will mess you up when you do the low to high is you're going to see all these low prices and you're going to be like, oh, this is junk. But if you go to... I like to do highest to lowest, lowest to highest. Wow, look at that vest. Let's just do recent. Yeah, so you can get almost $30 for them used. So maybe I should have priced that a little higher. This one has like, what is that, Brazil? These ones are cooler than mine though. Sorry, I've been eating a lot of meat. So I've been burping a lot. This guy bought 3 things from me. He bought a pair of Twillery pants. Twillery, not as great as it used to be. Same with, what is it called? I guess we'll never know what it's called, but not that great. Mizzen and Main, not that great. The Bugatti O Cottons, I don't even know if those are that great anymore. But he bought all these for me full price for, oh, you've seen his name, whatever. He paid $99.88 for those 3 items. Twillery, their blazers are really good though. Sold this Polo Ralph Lauren thing for $45. It's like a golf jacket. When the Polo stuff has like pretty much anything on it that makes it not plain, it makes it worth grabbing. It's had some stains. Pretty much everything I buy has some stains. Yeah, this sold for full price, $45.88. I'm sure you'd probably look this up too. Sold a pair of vintage Levi's 517s. Super old pair. They had these like 1-inch cuts. These are getting shipped off with another vintage pair to Japan. They're going to Oregon and then they're going to Japan. Yeah, excellent size. Probably should have priced them even higher, but I was a little worried about the slits that were cut into the ankles. But this is an 80s or 70s tag. It's kind of hard for me. I'm not that great at dating the older tags, to be honest. If I had to guess, I'd say 885, and the factory number is here. Because the date is usually on the same line as the factory number, but I don't know if I have a picture of the back of the button. I don't. But if I did, we could date them. But yeah, the orange tabs, any type of different tab usually adds value unless it's like the black tab or the gold tab. There's a ton of vintage Levi's that just suck. 99% of them are not worth like over $100. Basically, you want to find 70s and earlier, the Big E's and the Selvage and all that crap, but I never find that. I don't know why I find so many 80s and 90s, but I don't find any 70s. I find like 2 per year. It doesn't make any sense. It's only a couple years difference, and I don't find any of them. It just doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's because like Las Vegas hasn't been around that long, but it was definitely here in the 70s. I don't know why I don't find I don't know. It's annoying. I'm skipping over a ton of stuff here that's boring. This is actually kind of boring too because Vuori is boring. But I found 2 items with this. I think I showed it in like a thrift haul with this Alila Maria Beach Resort. And it turns out it's like some health spa like near LA. Because I said, hopefully this is some fancy place where celebrities go. And it turns out it is a fancy place where celebrities go. But it did not really add any value. But it didn't really take away from the value either. So sometimes it's worth it. If it's a good brand like Vuori, you just grab whatever it is. But this kind of stuff doesn't really take away from the value if it's something cool. This sold for $35. I listed this like 20 days ago. So it took like 18 days to sell. It's a New With Tags LL Bean Shacket flannel lined corduroy shirt. It's got so many great keywords. For $45, I took an offer for $39, but this had like over 100 views, which was crazy. This Lapco FR shirt I would definitely purchase again. It was New With Tags, which helped, but a lot of good keywords. It was flame resistant, Western, pearl snap, workwear. Lapco's not like the best flame resistant company, but this is just obviously good item. One guy, I was showing all these obviously good items, and he was like, well, those are all obviously good items. What's the point of showing them? Well, obviously they're not obvious to everyone because I'm finding them, and there's hundreds and hundreds of resellers here in Las Vegas, but still I find them. So it can't be that obvious. But yeah, if you familiarize yourself with all of the FR companies and all of the Western companies, and you'll make a lot of money. It is warming up, but we still sold this. My girlfriend actually found this. She found this and then a vest, and she gave them to me for some reason. She always finds things, and then she's like, I don't know. And then I go, I'll take it. And then I take it, and then I sell it, and then she's pissed that she gave it to me. I sold the vest super fast, and then I sold this for $39. In about a month, which is pretty good. I mean, if it's quilted goose down, even these crappy companies like Eddie Bauer has a lot of good stuff. And I'd like to shout out another YouTuber named Caleb Sells. I like this guy. And I just like the guy. He just seems like a really nice guy. And anyone who's ever mentioned me in a video, I like mentions. If you mention me, I will like you and I will watch all your videos. Anyways, I like a mention. Roper sold for $25. A lot of people think Roper sucks. Roper does kind of suck. But this modern pearl snap shirt sold for $25. We are in a Western wear bubble. You see this? Kaylee would say that is because Every time she finds something that's like Western style, she always goes, yeah, I think this is because Yellowstone is really popular right now. And she's been saying that for like 5 years. But I don't think it's because of Yellowstone. That show sucks. It's super boring. Anyways, because Yellowstone, this shirt sold for $25. I sold this Brioni blazer for $85. I don't know if that's a bad deal. I don't know enough about this kind of fancy stuff to know if I'm taking a super lowball offer. Just $85 to me just sounds like pretty good for this thing I paid $12 for. Because like there's Brioni blazers listed for like $300, $400, but is this one of the good ones? I don't know. I don't know enough. So I'm continuing to try to learn, but I would definitely buy almost anything Brioni. Maybe not like all their plain dress shirts, but anything cool or like substantial I would buy. But I don't know. I took basically a half off offer, and this was only listed for a month. Was that too low? I don't know. My girlfriend also found this one too, and it's an Eileen Fisher shirt made out of soft silk. I think that's what the tag says. Or it says stretch silk or something like that. And I helped her look it up, and I was like, I don't know, it doesn't look that good. And then she was like, yeah, I don't know if I should get it. Because she sells on eBay, like I said. And I got it. And then it sold within like 30 minutes of me listing it for $35. And that made her sad. Yeah, she finds me a ton of stuff. But it didn't look like it was that good. Like the sell-through rate looked bad. The prices looked bad. Even new at tag. So I was trying to help her. Here's another pair of shorts that sold for over $31. We're out of the 2-day realm. I know I said it was going to be stuff from the last 2 days. This stuff is getting older because I'm having a hard time finding things that are interesting to talk about. I bought these October 16th, a long time ago. I sold one pair pretty quick, but then this other pair just kind of hung around. But I sold this pair of shorts for over $30, which is hard to do. It's like if you do the research, if you go on eBay and then look in your area, shorts that sell for over $30, there's like none. If you do it in Las Vegas, I'm like all of them. So, not trying to brag, but I'm the guy. I'm the man. Corduroy shorts are super good. Even like modern Quicksilver ones are good. PacSun ones are good. For like the 20... We're looking for the $20 to $30 range. We're not trying to go below 20. But I swear to God, the PacSun, I think they're called volley shorts, sell amazing over the summer. This one was like a miracle because I was having a really bad day. And it was just sitting on the rack for $20. I'm not really into this type of vintage stuff. And this didn't look like a vintage tag, but it's made in Hong Kong. So we know it's 90s. But it's a Dale Earnhardt, like almost kind of like Carhartt-esque canvas jacket with tons of sponsor logo craps on it. I listed it for $150 and it sold full price for $150. Super fast. Let's see. I listed it on March 5th. It probably sold like 10 days after that. It just made me so happy. I don't think it's cool or anything. Let me get that straight. It's just when you're having a really bad day. And then this is just sitting there in a really busy thrift store with tons of vintage kids and it's just sitting there. I think it's because they priced it at $20. Everyone was like, nah, that's mid. Oh, 20, they're toxin. These, I was pretty psyched on too. Found these in the women's section. Sold them for $60. I just made up my own price because I couldn't find any others. Keywords again. I got to do a little keyword lesson here. These are bucklebacks. Like back in the 1800s or whatever. The most valuable Levi's in the world are all the buckleback ones from like the early 1900s and stuff. And the vintage kids are into buckleback. Now the true vintage kids are. So obviously my first photo was going to be the butt. And these are corduroy in a really pretty green color. And they're Polo Ralph Lauren. And I think they're probably vintage. Where's the tags at? Supposedly, the white stitching on the blue tag is vintage. I don't know a ton about it, but I priced them for $100 and they sold for $60. So whatever. Good sale. Let's see. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Thanks.